The Common Sense Engine presents, "The best way to predict the future is to create it," Abraham Lincoln. The Common Sense Engine, or COSIN, attempts to optimize the political and economic system. For more details, please watch the channel's featured video. Technologies needed to implement COSIN are either already available, like the internet, social media, or blockchain, or expected to become available soon. This video outlines an optimal society in a technologically way more advanced future. In this vision, every single perception, thought, feeling, and deed of every conscious being is a precious building block of collective intelligence. If we have an idea when we are dreaming, driving, exercising, or watching a movie, it does not simply fade away, but becomes an inspiration for everyone. We could call it the capitalism of collective knowledge. As a side note, we talk about beings rather than humans because this society includes everyone having something to share, like thoughts or feelings, animals, robots, maybe plants, and who knows what else. For privacy protection, our life experiences are recorded and published anonymously and only with our consent. There is no punishment for living offline. We are motivated to share as much as we are comfortable with by a system of rewards and the feeling of belonging to collective intelligence. The ever-growing database of ideas, opinions, thoughts, and emotions is open to everyone. The artificial intelligence or AI of COSIN helps you to find the most helpful information in this jungle, but the decision is always yours. You are the one who surfs the web, sets the filter, and sorts. Your inspiration inspires others, and so on. In this world, there is no need for money. The AI learns how to motivate each of us to maximize our contribution to collective intelligence. It is the sole purpose of resource allocation. The AI reads our desires, at least what we share, and matches them to the available resources, considering the anticipated impact on our contribution. For example, if there are 2 glasses of Bordeaux wine, and both of you and I fancy 2 cups, the AI may allocate both to you if it finds that you will likely be more inspired by them. Or one of the glasses to each of us if it finds that the second glass would be counterproductive. It would require a complex assessment. For example, if I fall asleep after the second glass, it can result in better sleep and more great ideas tomorrow. We could override the AI's proposal. I, for example, could share my glass with you just because we are friends. An exciting implication of this allocation system is that it minimizes waste. If you are smart, you get everything that encourages you to share your wisdom, but nothing more. The more you get, the less the society's marginal profit from your extra motivation will be. Therefore, even if you are the sharpest person on the planet, and the system makes you wealthy, there will be a point when more motivated individuals get the new resources. This system keeps the wealth gap within a reasonable range while providing motivation. Let's stop here for a moment and compare COSIN to what humanity has faced, including thought experiments. In a meritocratic utopia, you, as a physical being, get what you deserve. In a communist utopia, you, as a physical being, get what you need. Today's social reality is somewhere between these two. In COSIN, on the other hand, you, as an emotional and intelligent being, get what you deserve and need. The assumption is that all of us merit whatever we need to find our inner peace, and just like any other assumption, this is also open to dispute. What technologies would enable this AI? We need to be able to detect, record, store, and analyze an enormous amount of information. We need advanced physiological measurements, something like mind reading. For recording, we could use enhanced language recognition and translation. Increased information storage capacity involves innovative data compression techniques and pattern recognition. The analysis uses developed machine learning. These are just a few examples. Our imagination is the only limit. You may argue that people in power will abuse any political and economic system. I believe it is not likely in COSIN, at least for 2 reasons. First, COSIN, unlike other utopian or dystopian visions, does not intend to change nature. The patterns of evolution and collaboration inspired COSIN. Second, COSIN distributes political and economic control among people and not among institutions. Therefore, people cannot use institutions to boost their power. I came up with the concept of the common sense engine during cycling and swimming. How do you imagine your life in the world of collective intelligence? Please let me know in the comments.